name from the old legend that the spiders would dig deep burrows like a mouse. The female mouse spider is all black, with male spiders having species-specific coloration. The male eastern mouse spider has a blue patch, and the male red-headed mouse spider is brown or blue-black in color with bright red jaws. This spider is on the list because it produces serious symptoms, much like the Australian funnel spider. There is some good news though. While the mouse spider bite can be serious, most don't require the use of antivenom or induce serious symptoms. In fact, the mouse spider isn't very aggressive towards humans and may often give what is referred to as dry bites, where no venom is injected at all. Number 8. The yellow sac spider, also known as the black-footed spider, is a relatively small spider about a quarter-inch long. They're usually a pale beige or yellowish color. While they usually feed on other spiders and your usual suspects of garden insects, they are attracted to the smell of gasoline, so be careful when reaching for that gas can in the garage. These spiders are quite common in North America and have very strong jaws, and the fangs can penetrate human skin very easily. While there are no records of yellow sac spider bite being fatal, their venom is purportedly a necrotic, which means it kills living tissue and could cause a skin lesion. This could lead to a MRSA infection, which is an antibiotic-resistant staph infection. While not often fatal, it can become extremely difficult to treat. Number 7. The fringed ornamental tarantula can be found living communally in the holes of trees in Sri Lanka. They subsist mainly on flying insects which they paralyze with their venom. While there are no recorded deaths from any tarantula bite, the fringed ornamental tarantula is considered to have a medically significant bite, with reports from spider handlers stating that the venom caused intense pain and extreme muscle cramping. This species of spiders also moves very rapidly, and because of its potential speed and venom, they're not recommended as a beginner tarantula. Number 6. The brown widow spider is a cousin of the black widow and redback spider. The brown widow is usually lighter than the black widow, but may come in a variety of colors from tan to gray to black. One distinct difference though is the brown widow's hourglass marking is usually a vivid orange or yellowish color. While they're usually found in tropical areas, they've been found in many areas including South Africa, the US, Australia, and even China. These spiders inject a neurotoxic venom that is as venomous as that of a black widow's. However, because a brown widow can't inject as much venom as its cousin, the bite is much less dangerous. Regardless, symptoms of a brown widow spider bite are unpleasant to say the least. They include pain, muscle rigidity, vomiting, and sweating. Okay guys, we're halfway there. Time for a quick poll. Do you suffer from arachnophobia, a crippling fear of spiders? Click here to take the poll and let me know in the comments below. Number 5. The six-eyed sand spider, also known as the six-eyed spider crab, is found in the deserts of southern Africa. It is an ambush spider, meaning it buries itself just under the sand to catch unsuspecting prey instead of using a web. While bites to humans have never been proven, the 2 suspected cases on file, the spider was never identified, but one victim lost his arm to massive necrosis, and the other victim died of massive hemorrhaging. The six-eyed sand spider's venom has been demonstrated to be extremely potent in toxicology studies, killing rabbits within 5 to 12 hours. The venom has a very powerful hemolytic and necrotoxic effect that causes blood vessel leakage, thinning of the blood, and skin tissue destruction. Currently, there's no antivenom for this spider bite. Number 4. The black widow spider is part of the family of spiders known as widow spiders, which consists of 31 recognized species. You can find these widow spiders all over the world, with the females usually being dark colored and having a red-shaped hourglass marking on the abdomen. The female of the species usually participates in what is known as sexual cannibalism, a behavior where the female eats the male after mating. This may be done to increase the survival odds of any offspring. The black widow bites are highly venomous and about 15 times as toxic as the venom from a rattlesnake. A single bite can result in systemic effects, which may include severe muscle pain, abdominal cramps, excessive sweating, increased heart rate, and muscle spasm. The symptoms can last anywhere from 3 to 7 days or even several weeks. About 2,200 people are bitten by a black widow each year, but most victims are treated and recover within 24 hours. In 2013, over 1,800 black widow bites were reported to the American Association of Poison Control Centers, and only 14 of those resulted in severe symptoms. 0 resulted in death. While death is rarely an occurrence for a healthy adult, children and the elderly are still vulnerable. Number 3. The brown recluse is another one of the more infamous spiders on our list, also known as the fiddleback spider due to its violin-shaped markings on its dorsal side. This is exactly how I identified the one crawling on my arm one night while watching a football game with my dad. The brown recluse is not an aggressive spider. It in fact will attempt to retreat from danger, and if cornered, it may even play dead. They have a necrotic venom, and it is considered